Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yunel Escobar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 5.
On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, center fielder, Billy Burns.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Coco Crisp. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. In the air out to straightaway left. Nava has a beat on it, 2 down. Josh Reddick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Catcher, Stephen Oates.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As C.J. Cron will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
C.J. Cron.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Burns. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Johnny Giavotella into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Hit in the air out to right. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Preston Tucker will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Hard liner toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Yonder Alonso settles into the box for his first chance.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Danny Valencia digs in here for his first appearance.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has it in his tracks. 2 gone. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play. Daniel Nava is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The left fielder, number 25, Daniel.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Reddick to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Giovanni Soto stands in. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Reddick ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Yunel Escobar will dig in here.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
A runner at second, nobody out. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cole Calhoun comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead. Hit in the air out to center field. Burns has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. C.J. Crone stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Vogt there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Arismendi Alcantara digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Billy Burns is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Shoemaker's ready. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Coco Crisp. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Josh Reddick is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stephen Vogt stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Smoke toward the hole. Giavitello is able to get there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Andrelton Simmons is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Johnny Giavitello is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crisp on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Daniel Nava. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Burns is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is... Preston Tucker is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Shoemaker steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way home. And he pops it up back behind second base. Giovitella is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He singled his last time up.
Yonder Alonso.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swing and a liner, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nava shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And a ball, 1-0.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Giovanni Soto heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make 1 away.
Now back.
First pitch on its way.
Yunel Escobar.
On the ground to third. Valencia is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Cole Calhoun strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Mike Trout will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Albert Pujols will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danny Valencia comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun sprinting after it, and foul. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Valencia is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Arismendi Alcantara is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Billy Burns will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nava on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. C.J. Crone makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The designated hitter, C.J. Crone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Andrelton Simmons will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Johnny Giavotella will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Coco Crisp, and they'll need him to get something going here. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Swing and a liner. Foul. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Josh Reddick stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Nava will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stephen Vogt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Preston Tucker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Nava is calling for it. And that retires the side. Daniel Nava is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
The left fielder, number 25.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the 1st out. Giovanni Soto ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning. Yunel Escobar started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Crisp on the move, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Burns is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Yonder Alonso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Shoemaker gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Giovatello's got it, and a rather easy first out. At the plate, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Simmons is there, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Danny Valencia stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Valencia.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cole Calhoun is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Bounce to first. Alonso is there. Underhanded flip. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Mike Trout gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. Crisp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Albert Pujols will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. C.J. Cron will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Taken high and deep to right. Reddick ranging back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Reddick able to get it in quickly, and that'll hold the runner at 3rd. Andrelton Simmons comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that's...
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And I think he's going to have to summon up every bit of his experience to get out of this one.
He's certainly been through it before. If anybody can do it, he can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run scores. In to score the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's an 8-1 ball game. Johnny Giovatello steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at 3rd base. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Daniel Nava digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally... Arismendi Alcantara will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Arismendi Alcantara.
Little dribbler back at him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Billy Burns will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Coco Crisp will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Escobar has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that Giovanni Soto strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Tap foul at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Yunel Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Escobar.
Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Cole Calhoun is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Albert Pujols steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Josh Reddick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Cam Bedrosian will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Stephen Vogt stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, it was a first-pitch changeup, so he either saw it really well out of the hand or he was sitting on it.
Nava is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Preston Tucker will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Designated hitter, Preston Tucker.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. Giavotella on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.